Hey, Jeff Howard here, and we've got the Ozone Megatron 2 Chicken Loop Repair Kit, and we've got some people asking us, how do you fix this? So this is what they get. They get this cracked out line. This is what'll happen to it. And what you get in your kit is you get these two lines, and you get the line, the replacement chicken loop with the new rubber on it with the Spectra inside. So it can be a little tricky, but if you follow this, I'm going to show you kind of how to do it. The main thing is I've got a tool for which doesn't come in the kit, and you've got to figure out how to get one. I've had to make mine, so I want to show it to you. It's a little fid. Now the size of this fits in to the loop end down here of this metal piece. You can see that I've got it shaved so it fits right down in there, and it's about exactly to the size. How would I do this if I didn't have this one? I would take a Dremel tool, sand one, and make something out of a dowel rod, anything, once you use it once. But you're going to have that. I do not know why they didn't put it in there. It would be a tough tool to get, but if you can make it, then you can do this. If not, send it to me and I'll do it. So I want to show you how to do it. This is what you have here. You have a screw on the back side. You'll see that there's a doubled up piece of vinyl tubing over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my drill and I'm going to back this screw out. Get that out of the way. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the line. Now I'm going to cut the plastic, go down to the Spectra. Once I cut this, well, it is a pretty tough line. All right, there's the piece you want. There's one of the metal pieces, and then there's two other ones down at the other end here. So now what I'm going to do, and some of these they've been on there a while, so they get pretty stuck on. So take your razor blade, cut that all out. There's a second one, and then the third one is in here. So what I'm going to do is get a pair of pliers, get a hold of this one, and pull it out of the tube. So there are your three parts. So now try to remember where they go to. The loop end is down here because this is where your chicken loop is going to go on. This is where the doubled up tube is. And then the other parts are down at the other end. You have like a sleeve that goes inside of it. So to do this, you've got two of these yellow lines. So what you have to do is you've got to pull it out. So on the end that has the double vinyl tube and you're going to put the loop in, go ahead and put a line onto it. And I recommend tying a little loose knot down here. The other end, stick the other line into, hang on to that, and pull on it. Pull that Spectra out just enough that you can start working to get these other parts and pieces on. Now with that Spectra pulled out, put the sleeve tubing, and then slide that on, butt that up into the vinyl tubing like that. Then take your other one, and you're going to go up through the end. Pull that loop through. I'm going to slow down so you can see that now that I've used the tool. And then I'm going to loop it over like that. So now that's in there and ready to go to be pulled up in there. So now with that in there, I'm going to grab the other line in and I'm going to pull it till that's seated up in there. So this can spin, lock into your chicken loop however it needs to lock into it. All right. With that, you got this tiny little piece here. This is where the tool comes in. So what you want to do is you want to find a good anchor. You want to definitely tie a good strong knot. You get your part. So there's a little metal on it. It's a pretty good snug fit. I don't want it to fly off or I lose this thing. So I've got a hook down here. And I'm going to hook in. So if you think that you can pull this without having this tool, I will guarantee you it would be amazing to watch. So I'm going to pull that Spectra, and now you can see that there's some shrink tubing in here. Just make sure you push that back in there. It's no big deal. But you're going to have to put tension on it. Now you take your tool, slide it in, pull tension against it, and get it at a good angle. And it's not easy. I've done these more than a few times. So now that that piece is in there, I pull out my tool, I cut the line, slide it out, and now I have the new one set up and almost ready to go. Last thing you need is take your screwdriver and your screw and go straight down into the tubing. This is just a vinyl tubing. What this does is it locks the spectra inside of there. So you want to try to center that. Once you get it started, lock that down in there, and now you've got a complete ready to replace chicken loop. Your screw will go down here. This is where your lock tube will slide on. It'll go up in there where the screw goes in, and then this is your lock-in release side. Anyway, that's how you want to repair that. If you have any questions, let us know, but it's an easy way to do it.